Well, we've really only seen sprinkles in Springfield so far, but heavier rain has started to move into the Joplin area, and eventually it's going to move into everyone across the Ozarks. Going to be a very good soaking that's going to be on the table. Temperatures today were warmer than yesterday, but not really a nice spring day. Not a day that you go out to the park and enjoy it because, well, we're in the 60s. We had the fast winds and we really didn't see the sun all day long. We still have temperatures nearly at 60 degrees in Joplin and winds 16 miles per hour. We've been getting gusts at 35, nearly 40 miles per hour across the Ozarks. It's going to be the same case for tomorrow as well, with more intense rain coming on the way. Here's the setup for it. I talked about it last night. I'm talking about it again. We have moist Gulf air off to the east, and then off to the west, we have dry desert air. And in between them, we have a battleground that's taking place right along this line of fronts. And right in here, the battleground between the warm and wet air mass and kind of that warm, dry air mass as well, sparked up a whole lot of activity today. There was tornado warnings earlier in Texas, Oklahoma, tornado warnings in Kansas and Nebraska as well. I don't think we have to worry about any tornadoes that are going to be coming our way, but thunderstorm development, yeah, that's on the table. We don't have the high dew points and the high instability, so we don't have to worry about that tornado threat. But really look at this line of showers that's starting to develop just across the Red River in Oklahoma. This is what's going to be bringing heavy and intense rainfall our way. Until then, we're just going to get kind of chances of some scattered showers. Really that bulk of precip as we're waiting on this line of thunderstorms to push into the Ozarks, and they start to get there early on Monday, kind of before that sunrise hour. There they are right in there, and most of this activity is going to be east of Highway 65. Expecting to have kind of a northeast to southwest orientation, a little bit of tilt on that line of showers, and it's going to be moving very slowly from west to east. I'm going to progress it a habit at 9. Going to move it. We just moved it 3 hours, and this line of showers barely slugged across the Ozarks. And people to the west and northwest not really seeing a whole lot of rain because you're going to be kind of where that dry air mass is rather than the moist air mass. It's going to be taking place. Progressing it even farther, rain still persisting out into the east, and it's once we get closer to that evening that the rain's going to start to move out of the Ozarks, and the bulk of precip, kind of the most intense precip, is going to be moving out of the way. We can still get some lingering showers over Monday night. I'd say we're safe and clear of all rain chances once we get into Tuesday morning, but we're going to be stuck with cloud cover that's going to be in place. Cold temperatures are going to be in place as well. Let's talk about the rain totals that are going to be there, and it could be shocking to some of you. Really 1 to 3 inches are what are on the table. It really depends on how this orientates and how slow this line moves across the Ozarks. I think kind of this bullseye area in Webster, Wright County, Dent County, can see somewhere 2 to 3 inches, and even some flooding potential that's going to be happening in that area. Totals really start to fall off once you get to the northwest. Not going to be a whole lot of rain that's coming on your way, but this is a much needed rainfall because we're due for rain. It's been quite some time since we have a good soaking here in Springfield. We're 2 inches under pace for where we expect to be on rainfall total. The rain is coming with fast winds. We had fast winds today. Fast winds are going to be in place for tomorrow as well. We can see gusts somewhere between 40 to 45 miles per hour. And then once we get rid of all that rain on Monday evening, there's the cold that's going to be marching in on Tuesday. We have chances of a hard freeze that's going to be taking place really Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. The high on Tuesday, that's even colder than what I was forecasting just a day ago. I got that trapped into the mid 40s, but the warm up will be nice. It's going to be a soggy Monday. It's going to be kind of a cold, chilly Tuesday, and then we get the sun to come back up. The temperatures will be climbing in the right direction as well with this warming trend. And you know, note, we're going to be in the 70s. Not looking too bad for Easter weekend.
Easter weekend looks very nice. We just have to get through Monday, and it sounds like we will need our rain jackets, our umbrellas, and we'll have to hold on to those because of the wind, and our rain boots because, like you said, Matt, it's going to be a soggy one.
It's going to be a whole lot of rain that's coming on the way. Gear up for it, get ready for it, and then after the rain, you got the cold, and then we'll get right back to that warmth. It's Missouri weather. It just changes.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's always changing, but hey, I mean, we love it here, so we can't complain, right?
Absolutely.
All right, thanks, Matt. The city